Joining the party is Kavishka Anjula. Kavishka Anjula is a fast bowling all-rounder. A very good cricketer, came from Ananda College.
The former Ananda captain has been a good quality all-rounder, consistent performer, Kavishka Anjula.
This is a very good comeback from Nipun Premaratna after being hit for 12 runs in his first 3 deliveries.
Yes, what he needs now is another good delivery here to finish up that over. Yes, you got hit, but how you come back is very, very important.
And that's the beauty of being a bowler. As a batsman, you only have one chance. But as a bowler, you have 6 chances in an over. Doesn't matter. You can get hit for 5 sixes and still you can come back and take the wicket.
So he's been given away 12 runs, but he could still end with just giving away 12 runs, or 13 with that leg by. Beautifully bowled. That could be out. Umpire deciding that's missing the stumps. Another close one. Umpires haven't been in favor of LBWs today, I'll tell you that much. Even in the earlier game, few close calls were not given. I think that would have been very close indeed. Gets away with it, but a good bowling by Nipun Premaratna. Brilliant stuff. Good comeback.
And with that single, 100 comes up for Hayleys. At the end of the 8th, the 100 for 4. Yes, Ravindu Ratnayaka into his second over. Bowled the first over. It's a very decent over.
Yeah, he's in form. Like I mentioned, had a good game yesterday. Ravindu Ratnayaka for Chilamarians versus Badurelia has been very good with the ball. And I won't be surprised if he comes up the order today because he's a big hitter as well. This is an important over. So Ramesh Mendis, he'll be looking to tee off here, get them to 120 plus.
That's a very good ball to start off with. He found the block hole. This is a very crucial over for a DFCC Bank.
Wicket to wicket, you miss, I hit. Right in the block hole, Ravindu Ratnayaka. Ramesh Mendis trying to be cheeky, trying to play that pedal or the scoop. Doesn't make a contact. So excellent stuff. Important wicket. More importantly, it's also a dot ball in the 9th over of play.
Here's a replay. He bowled wicket to wicket and got the reward. The middle stump was cartwheeling. Excellent execution from Ravindu Ratnayaka. And Ramesh Mendis, the skipper, departs. And Hayleys is 102 for 5. The new batter, Nisala Tharaka, joined the party. There's 10 deliveries left in this inning. How well they can maximize Yes, Ravindu Ratnayaka. Started off with the boundary. Brilliant stroke from Nisala Taraka. Just lofted it over the bowler's head. Here's the replay. Right on slot. Straight bat. Brilliant execution. The safest place in the ground to hit.
It's excellent batting. Did a good job with the bat last week. Wasn't very effective with the ball. Was very expensive. But then he's a good striker. Good all-rounder. Outside edge. Lucky. But no chance for the wicket keeper. So there you go. Ravindu Fernando has been hit for 10 after two very good first and second delivery. He's gone for 8 now of these two deliveries, so 10 overall. This is an unlucky one, you may call it, for the bowler, luck for the batter.
That's unlucky, and this is also a part of this format of the game, Ricky. The batters throw everything at the ball. You have to expect those kind of boundaries, especially at this stage of the game. Brilliant delivery, brilliant comeback. As Ravindu Ratnayaka into his last ball. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 2 dot deliveries to conclude the 9th. And Hayleys 110 for 5.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
Yes, sir, they have come back strongly since that wicket of Minod Banuk and then Ramesh Mendis. This is what happens. Wickets always help. Wickets always can pull back that scoring rate.
Here comes Vinushka Silva.
That was a loose delivery though on the leg stump. And 4 runs. You cannot bowl there when you have the fielders inside the circle. That was easy for Kavisha Anjula.
A very good shot from Kavishka Anjula. There's 4 deliveries remaining. He's changing boots. His front foot of Vinushka Silva. A slight delay in the game. Hayleys is eyeing on a total, it's around 120, 125.
Yes, sir, they will look into get maximum as possible because it's an important game. For Hayleys, the winner will play CDB tomorrow in the finals under lights at the CCC grounds. They're probably too high this time. and he's given as leg byes. But the height was a factor.
Here's the crowd. Saturday, they're enjoying some cricket, supporting their teams, and this is a Hayleys camp. Three deliveries remaining. So far, they got 5 runs. Yes, Vinushka Silva found the block hole. Just a single. So very good stuff from Vinushka Silva and DFCC Bank. Brilliant bowling, very unlucky. Also, a brilliant fielding at the third man boundary.
It's a good fight back, no doubt, from DFCC in this last 2 or 3 overs. I mean, this one, but just 8 runs so far with 1 delivery to go. So he's done well. He needs to finish off here, Vinushka Silva. The last over from Ratnayaka was good. This one is good. Kavisha Anjula and Nisala Taraka just haven't been able to get away. Gets a lot of bottom hand into it. Has he have enough of that? Yes, he get a boundary to finish off. 12 of the over. But still decent, we may call it. 122 for 5 in 10 overs. Hayleys will take that at the start when they were put into bat. If they gave them 122, they would have taken it. I think they have the ball in to defend that target as well. Hayleys with the likes of Nisala Saraka and Lairu Samarakona and Kavisha Anjula. 3 very experienced bowlers. They have a Ramesh Mendis in their ranks and some other quality spinners as well. So they will feel that they could defend this target.
It's a very good score. And in the earlier game, we saw 128 have been chased down by CDB. A similar sort of score. Definitely, we will have a good game in hand. So Kavishka Anjula has finished really well.
So 122 for 5 left. Some very good batting. Yuthika Silva 22 of 11. Devatage fell early. Minod Banuka 33 of 17. Samrakon 13. Ramesh Mendish 20. And then Kavisha Anjula and Nisala Taraka being not out on 10 and 9. 12 extras once again in that 122 for 5.
And here's the bowling card of DFCC Bank. Ravindra Ratnayaka started off well and finished this spell with 1 wicket for 16. Nipun Premaratna bowled a decent spell with 1 wicket for 28. Sakuna Fernando bowled really well again, 1 wicket for 21. Vinushka Silva, 2 overs, 1 wicket for 23. And Devindu Kakiri Denia and Pawan Patiraja bowled 1 over each, and they were wicketless. With the 12 extras, Hayleys is 122 for 5.
So Devatage with Yuthika Silva started off. Yuthika Silva looked good in the start. Played some very good shots straight down the ground. That was the run out of Devatage. Good reaction by the bowler. Minod Banuka came in, found the boundary early, and Yuthika Silva just continued on his merry way. He played some very good. He was strong down towards long on and straight over the bowler's head. Minod Banuka has been lucky in this innings as well. Hasn't been in the best of touch. That was the wicket of Yuthika De Silva. Then Ramesh Mendis came, Samarakon came in, played a few lasty blows. And before he was out, caught off a top edge. Good catch that one. Ramesh Mendis with his reverse sweeps, pedal sweeps. Minod Banuka looking to power his way through. And they put up a good partnership, and that came in quick time. And that set the platform for this 122-run partnership. Then he got a full toss and shipped it down the throat at deep mid-wicket to Minod Banuka. He departed. That was the wicket that fell soon after. Then Ramesh Mendis and we had the likes of the two latter part, Kavi Shanjula, towards the end scoring some runs and getting them to that total of 122 at the end, Nisala Taraka and Kavi Shanjula. So we'll be back in a short while for the run chase from DFCC.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
We have an exciting run chase underway. The two umpires are out. The Hayleys team is out. The identical green outfit. And here are the two openers of DFCC Bank. Vinushka Silva and Ravindu Ratnayaka are the two openers. They have a big task ahead of them. The target is 123. They need to go 12.3 runs per over with a quality up against the quality bowling attack of Hayleys. The run chase is going to be exciting. The Kalana Pereira, the left arm seamer, is the opening bowler for Hayleys. Both teams need a good start. It's Vinushka Silva. It's a very good batter. It's promising at the top. And on the other hand, Ravindu Ratnayaka, a dynamic all-rounder. It's a very good striker of the ball. Renowned as a big hitter, the left-handed power hitter. Started off with the boundary. Very good start from Vinushka Silva. Straighter delivery. Here's a replay. That's too straight from Kalana Pereira. Got the inside part of the bat and flew away through short fine leg for a boundary. Good start from DFCC Bank. Here's Kalana Pereira. A leg side-ish delivery, just deposited over fine leg. Brilliant start. 10 off 2. Kalana Pereira is struggling to find his length earlier on. So he has already been put under pressure by Vinushka Silva with a boundary and a maximum. Brilliant start from DFCC Bank. This is what exactly they wanted at the top of the order. What a start. So what's he going to do now? Kalana Pereira. with a newish ball in hand.
He was one of their better bowlers last week. Kalana Pereira picked up wickets at the start, was very economical, especially in the game against the CDB as well. Got early wickets, got the wickets of Avishka Fernando, and he bowled pretty well. But this is a good start, no doubt. They're going to come hard, nothing to lose, everything to gain for DFCC.
Tried to go big by Virushka Silva. This is very good start from DFCC. And here's Ravindu Ratnayaka, the left-handed opener, who's capable of hitting big. Kalana Pereira have found a little bit of movement, so it will be effective against the left-hander. There he goes.
It's a good comeback right in the block hole now. 0-1-0 after being hit for 4 and 6. This is what you need to do. You can go for a boundary. This is the format, but you need to try and minimize that damage. It's all about damage control in T10 cricket. Even the best bowlers can go for 4 or 6. Sometimes it can be an outside edge, inside edge. But how you reduce or try to bowl the best over is the key. So he's gone for 10, and now the next 3 have been good ones. Can he finish it off here, Kalana Pereira? There you go, full toss. Misfield as well. That should have been stopped. They'll give an extra run. So 13 of the over. DFCC will take that one. Oh, they've run only one. Beg your pardon. So 12 off the over.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So Kavish Anjula now has been given the ball.
Kavishka Anjula. Represents Coles Cricket Club. Brilliant. Short one, hammered through mid-wicket. A boundary to start off with. What a welcome to Kavishka Anjula from Ravindu Ratnayaka.
I mentioned he should come up the order. He's opening the batting. If he stays there a while, the runs will come. Talking about Kavish Anjula, I think yesterday Coles were bundled up for 103. And I think Kavish Anjula scored 50 out of that. In yesterday's game. Coles versus CCC. Yes, I think so. If I'm correct. The bigger part, it was Sangeet Kure who scored a half century, half of that innings. So a bag loss for Coles yesterday, a strong side. So what are the options they have? Kalana Pereira, Kavish Anjula, Nisara Taraka will bowl, Lairu Samarakon will bowl, and their star bowler, Karan Nagoda. He bowled brilliantly last week. 2 games, I think he picked up 2 for 8 in both matches with his left arm spin. So he will come into action. That's in there. Getting under it, comfortably taken at the end.
Vinushka Silva just came down the track. And he didn't really control the shot. It just went on with the shot.
Yes, I think he got the height, he didn't get the distance. He didn't have the room to swing his bat. He was too close to his body. And Ramesh Mendis holding on to a good catch. Safe hands as always. There you see he didn't have the room to free his arms. And important breakthrough for Hayleys.
Catch was taken by Ramesh Mendis. Safe hands. So Vinushka Silva departs for 11. And DFCC 17 for 1.
So Akhil Inam is the new batter.
Akhil Inam, we talked a lot of good things about him. He was the best batsman of the school's cricket season in 2014-15. Represented DSC Ranayaka College and also represented Sri Lanka under 19. Brilliant prospect.
But unfortunately, he's didn't probably really focus on the game, isn't it? And faded away over the years. But good to see them still involved, even at this level, playing mercantile cricket, still enjoying the game.
And Akhil Inam also had some decent first-class seasons as well, but didn't really consistent. But a very good cricketer overall. Smart batting. It was not there to hit for a boundary. Just get the single. Make sure no dot balls.
Yes, so they are just around 10 runs per over. Required is 12, so not far behind. If you keep a couple of wickets in hand, and all it needs is a couple of players, like we saw in the last name, pulling the Pereira, and we saw Aberatna, Lasita Aberatna, and the game totally changed. In a few overs, it can change around. All you need is a couple of good overs.
That was a very good shot for a single. And that concludes the second. DFCC 20 for 1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුරදිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
As Ramesh Mendis, the skipper, to make sure the setup is pinpoint accurate. As Kalana Pereira is into his second over, his finish off.
So they're looking for wickets. I think they know that they need a couple of wickets front on. Kalana Pereira generally is good with the new ball. He can swing that new ball around.
Akhil Inam on that occasion missed out a full toss, a low full toss.
Yes, they should remember that chasing 123 singles won't do. So boundaries are paramount. You need 2 runs per ball. In fact, because you need 12 runs approximately per over. Now it's gone to 13. See, a couple of deliveries can really jump that required run rate.
At the moment, they're dealing in singles.
Surprisingly, that Ratnayaka didn't try to bludgeon that full toss. Casually played. Got away with it, Kalana Pereira. He's looking to bowl full.
Looking to ball full and straight. Yes, Akil Inam, the striker. 3 off 3. It's clear that the short third band fielders inside the circle is tried to paddle it through third band region, but couldn't get that connection. There was no room for that stroke as well. Akil Inam is a quality batter, is capable of playing big shots. So represented DS Senanayake College, the neighborhood of MCA.
Clipped away on the onside. That's 4 runs. But that's 6, in fact. That went all the way. That's the power of Ravindra Ratnayaka. A lot of bottom hand. This time he did miss out. Earlier I was surprised, I told you. He didn't really target that full toss, but this time he did.
Well, effortlessly hit that.
Kalna Pereira got away with the earlier full toss, but now he's been taken to the boundary. There's another one. Has he got it into the gap? He has 4 runs. Right between those two fielders. So Kalna Pereira looking to bowl the foolish delivery. And he's bowled a couple of full tosses here that has got punished. These are important runs here by Ratnayaka.
Is a replay. Knee height full toss. So bread and butter for Ravindra Ratnayaka. Kalna Pereira trying to go for a Yorker. He's trying to go full. He's missed his length completely. And went for a 6 and a 4. Spoiled the decent 3 deliveries he bowled. Here's the last delivery of his spell. Kalna Pereira. A very good finish to the over. Brilliant execution. And that's the end of the third. DFCC Bank is 34-1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So Lahiri Samarakone has been given the ball, the experienced bowler. 2 overs for 25 to Kalna Pereira.
Lahiri Samarakone, a brilliant all-round cricketer who's knocking the door. A cricketer produced by Dharmaraja College. And represented Sri Lanka at the Under-19 World Cup in 2016.
This has been knocking on the door for a while in white ball cricket. It just hasn't been able to make that mark, step up.
Yes, Akil Inam.
He has to get going now. 3 or 4, not enough. He needs to find the boundary. That's better. That's what we want. Beautifully played. In the slot, just going straight over the bowler's head. Need a few more of those from Akil Inam, and this game will certainly change on its head.
Brilliant stroke. Right in the slot and hit it straight over the bowler's head. Here comes Samarakon.
Oh, played late. Did he get a head onto it? Not enough. 4 runs. Diving effort, but just not enough. Cheeky from Inam, very effective.
Brilliant awareness from Akil Inam of the field. He saw the slower ball just glide it through the short third man. A smart cricket from Akil Inam.
This is good batting. 8 now of the last 2 deliveries. They're keeping up with that required run rate. Well, ball, Samarakon, slow one. This time targeting the stumps. 80 of 38, gettable. Nothing is impossible. They got 9 of this. What DFCC needs to do is try to get a big, finish it off, get a 15 run over here. Another couple of boundaries, a 6 and a 4 maybe. 2 4s will certainly help. They come back for 2, that's 4 more. There you go. Beautifully timed by Akil Imam. I didn't think that would reach the boundary, but it has just sped away. Now this over has gone for 13 with 1 more remaining.
And here's the replay. Was full, right on leg stump. Brilliant shot. He pierced the gap between deep mid wicket and long on. And also some power behind the shot as well. So not easy. As Akil
These 2
Inam.
players might have played against each other at some time during that era, isn't it? Yesterday, Akil Imam was 2014, Lairu Samarakon 2016. Maybe in Lairu Samarakon's first year, somewhere thereabouts. First over done, 13.
Inuka Karanagoda is a new bowler. Quite impressive a couple of games previously. He's a pick of the bowlers of Hayleys. This is going to be an interesting battle between Inuka Karanagoda and Ravindra Ratnayaka. A smart bowler and a big hitter. Left armer against a left-hander. As we have seen, left-handers would like to go against left-arm spinners. But we'll see. This is going to be an interesting battle. A promising young cricketers. Started off well. A poor fielding from Hayleys. We got a throw in, but there was no man backing that up. A silly mistake from Hayleys caused an extra run. Comes Karan Nagoda. A good delivery on that occasion. Here's Ravindra Ratnayaka, as we were talking about.
Ratnayaka, he's looking dominance here. 28 of 13.
That was right in the slot. And punished by Ravindra Ratnayaka. With that stroke, DFCC score moved up to 55. Smart batting. Got the 6 runs and got a single very next ball. Akhilinam is now up against Inuka Karanagoda. Very good delivery. That's a good riff on it. That was bounced a little bit extra. That was surprised Akhilinam. So one ball remaining. So far this is a very good over from Inuka Karanagoda. After being hit for 6, a brilliant comeback. Very good finish from Inuka Karanagoda. Just keep things tight. And that concludes the 5th. DFCC Bank 57-1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
The current run rate is 11.4 and 65 runs required, and that's the equation. Sorry, beg your pardon, 66 runs of 30 deliveries, 13.2 runs per over. It's very much gettable in this venue. The pitch is really good. The ball comes nicely onto the bat. As Ramesh Mendis, the skipper, brought himself into the attack. The off spinner is bowling to a right-hander. The leg side is the shorter side of the ground, so Akhilinam definitely will eye on going big. The leg side. A short one, it didn't get all of it, Akhilinam. A golden opportunity was missed out.
Yes, I think they should target Ramesh Mendis. He's one bowler they could go after in this format of the game. Yes, he's a very canny bowler, but they need to get after him. This over has to go for some runs. 13 runs per over. They need a big one here. I just feel that 15 to 18 run over is a must. Ratnayaka is the guy who can do it. Gets it to the offside. The fielder could not hold on to that one.
Tough chance, but you have to take those, especially in this format of the game.
Yes, certainly. Good attempt. We'll take a look at that one. Came rather quickly to him. Oh, that should have been taken. That should have been taken. I wonder who the fielder was.
It didn't time his jump well. Dealing in singles at the moment, but make sure the singles won't help. Couple of boundaries definitely required in this over to get things going for DFCC. Run rate is piling up.
They need a 6 or 2 here to get back on track. But Ramesh Mendis, now what is he doing? He's bowling outside the off stump and he's bowling short. You see, he's not giving Ratnayaka to get under the ball, hit him over the top. He's dragging it short, making him cut, which is difficult to get the power behind those. This is the experience. See, once again, and he's out. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant by Ramesh Mendis. Credit to the bowler. Crafty, using all his experience. He didn't give anything to Ravindra Ratnayaka to get under it, hit him straight down the ground or hit him over mid-wicket. Nothing in that cuff corner area. Short and wide. You hit me if you can. You try to hit me over the top if you have the power. Opportunity earlier on, but this time it has been taken. This is a big wicket. I think this is probably a game changer for this match. And well done to Ramesh Mendis. But very well played to Ratnayaka.
The new batter, Pawan Pathiraj, is a promising young cricketer from Trinity College. He's now representing DFCC Bank.
Can he get those big hits in? Small in stature. Still, I think looks like a schoolboy. Once again, not giving anything in that arc. Ramesh Mendis just dragging it wide.
Shot outside the off stump again. Ramesh Mendis stick to his plan. And end of a brilliant over from the skipper. Here's the wicket of Ravindra Ratnayaka. Shot wide outside the off stump. Just slashed the ball. And it's a very good catch by Nisala Taraka as well. So the equation is
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Nisala Taraka is the new bowler. The equation is a 61 required of 24 deliveries. Need to go about 15 runs per over. A leg side-ish delivery with a fine leg inside the circle that should have been put away.
So got away with that Nisala Taraka. The boundaries are badly needed. Akhil in harm has to do something here. 18 of 13 is batted well, but he needs to put up the accelerator. They need boundaries urgently. 15 runs per over required.
2 boundaries in an over is compulsory from here onwards. Nisala Taraka, it's a smart cricketer. That's a wide one. The Hayleys bowlers actually are not giving anything in the batter's arc to go for a big shot. That time he was pushed too wide. Nisala Taraka. It's a very good bowler. Again, that was too wavered from Nisala Taraka. 2 extra runs, the 2 added extra deliveries. Look at that. Try to bowl a slower one. The line is not correct from Nisala Taraka.
He was very wavered the other day as well. Pulled a lot of wides, conceded a lot of runs in one of the games they played. I think it was a game against CDB. There you go. He's dragging it very wide. Outside the off stump, he's really lost it, Nisala Taraka. Now this is something you cannot afford to do, especially with all his experience. Bowling 3 wides in a T10. He wants to bowl it away from in harm. But he's totally lost it here.
Yeah, seems he's trying too hard at the moment. Nisala Taraka, 3 wide deliveries have been bowled so far. There he comes. Short. There was room for Akhil Inam to, but couldn't get that connection right. Akhil Inam is in the crease for a while right now, and this is the time he needs to get going. It seems he's struggling at the moment, but he needs to shift the gears. Here was Pawan Pathiraj, the youngster. Brilliant fielding. I think that's Sadev Soisa at short fine leg.
Sir did well. He's a very good fielder. Generally, he's behind the stumps as well as a wicket keeper. He's given us 6 runs so far of 3 deliveries, including 3 wides. He has not conceded a boundary. They need boundaries badly. Everything has to go now. Oh, he scooped that one. In the air for a while. Out caught. I think it's Yotika Silva who was under it. Leading edge. So Akil Inham has to depart for 19 or 15. And now DFCC are just slightly losing their way in this game.
He completely mistimed it. Went straight on. And Akil now departs for 19. The new batter joins the parties, Gino Lawrence. We haven't heard much about him. But at the moment, the DFCC only requires big hits, not singles. It's 55 off 20. DFCC needs something miraculous. Another one bites the dust. Another wicket for Nisala Taraka. Gino Lawrence, the new batter, he came and he goes. Tried to go for a big shot over long on. Got the elevation but didn't got the distance. And the catch was safely taken by the skipper Ramesh Mendis. So new batter Sandaru. Yes, Sandaru Vikramaratne, a promising young cricketer. A very good over from Nisala Taraka. 2 wickets taken, just conceded 7 runs. At the end of 7, DFCC 69 for 4.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Here's Kavishka Anjula into his second over.
The game sort of got stagnated, isn't it? The boundaries have stopped coming. Some good overs. I think it started off with the Ramesh Mendis over, the Nisala Taraka, now Kavishka Anjula. Sort of DFCC are going nowhere after that blistering start, promising start. That's way high,
Short delivery.
way over the bowler's head, batter's head.
A welcome boundary for DFCC. A good effort at the fine leg boundary, but couldn't prevent that 4 runs. But welcome boundary for DFCC. The equation is $50 required of 16 deliveries. Brilliant. He found the block hole. Kavishka Anjula is using all his experience. Sandaro Wickramaratne has a tough task ahead of him. Just a single. Came down the track. Tried to go straight.
Yes, the bowlers are too good, isn't it? These experienced bowlers in this lineup, first-class cricket, a lot of first-class cricket behind their names. So not easy for the youngsters, Pawan Pratiraja and Sanduru Wickramasinghe, asking a lot. 49 of 14, it's a big task ahead. They just lost their way through that middle period, unfortunately. Didn't have the firepower to keep that momentum.
A white signal. Is went too wide on that occasion. Kavishka Anjula. He's a smart bowler. He's using all his experience.
This time gets it over the top. Will it have the legs? No, just a couple of runs. Didn't time it as well as he wanted to.
Very good shot. Well, the outfield is also a bit slow as well. Didn't have the legs to take that to the boundary line.
Eight overs done, 78 for 4.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
45 required of 12 deliveries. That's the equation. A mammoth task ahead of these two youngsters. Here's Nisala Taraka, the experienced campaigner. Slow delivery to start with. Hayleys, they don't mind giving away singles.
So it seems that the Hayleys will be in the final tomorrow versus CDB in this TIA MCA T10 tournament to be played under lights at the CCC grounds. DFCC will have to battle it out with DP David Pierce's Motor Company, DP MC, in the third place playoff.
Try to scoop it over short fine leg, but missed it completely.
It's going to be a good game, Hayleys versus CDB, no doubt. Some star players. Hayleys, we find it tough if the CDB have their full side tomorrow. It depends on how many will be there. That's the question.
Hayleys, they're packed with good bowlers.
They have a strong bowling lineup.
And also the firepower of CDB batting. Definitely we will have a good game.
In the air again.
Finals.
Where is that gone to? Where is the ball? We lost it completely. I think the keeper could not get there. Or was it one of the fielders, in fact? Was in the air for a long time, but didn't manage to hold on to that one. With outside the off stump, but still not enough, just a single. But they come back for two.
Very good running between the wickets. Pawan Pathiraja didn't get hold of it. There's 8 balls, 41 runs. Simple. You just need 7 sixes. Another wide delivery from Nisala Taraka. I think the 4th wide he has been bowled in his spell. 4, it's a lot from an experienced bowler.
Yes, for somebody of his capacity. I think he cannot afford, he can get away with that today, but come tomorrow's game, he cannot afford to do that. They need to be on the mark, on the dot. Yes, Pawan Pathiraja, as I expected, doesn't have the big shots in him. We have seen him at under 9-11. He's a player that can play the long innings, graft in, pushing the singles, running hard between the wickets. You know, but doesn't have those big, powerful shots down the ground where he could, hook and pull.
I think DFCC have missed a trick there. Not to send a big hitter and just send a player who's...
Has he got enough of that one? I think he has. He'll get a boundary finally. Much needed for him and for the DFCC. So he's bowled 2 overs for 16, picked up 2 wickets, and Nisala Taraka, 9 done, 87 for 4.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
The equation is simple from here onwards. The last over, just hit 6 sixes. 36 from 6. dot balls from here, you are done. Just hit 6 sixes, that's all. Yuthika Silva is a new bowler. For short, there was an opportunity. The shorter side of the ground, but he couldn't capitalize on it. Here's a replay. That's Pawan Pathiraj. For me, it's a little too late.
Finally gets in the big one. Yuthika Silva again given the ball. Ball a bit of a leg spin. Tracks it short and Pawan Pathiraj says, yes, I can hit you for 6 as well. Moves to 19 of 10. Can he hit 6, another 5 or 4 of those? Get closer to the target. Time is going, the ball is going here, the ball is going there. Just going through the emotions at the moment. Oh, there is another one. So he can do it. 2 in 2. There you go. But he found it difficult against the faster bowlers earlier. But against the spinner looks much more comfortable.
And with that stroke, 100 comes up. $100 comes up for DFCC Bank.
Lasitha Beratna having a bit of a banter with the young man. You see, that's bothering him. Having a smile. He's hammering it down the ground. This is power hitting. Now Pawan Pathiraj, you can do it. What were you waiting for all this time? 6-6-4. This is good stuff, even though they are going to end on the losing side. This is what we want to see.
It's a good fight back from Pawan Pathiraj, but seems it's too late. The last delivery. They need 19 runs. It's done for DFCC Bank.
Not given as wide, so that's the end of the game. Big win for Hayleys. They go through to the finals. They will play the CDB tomorrow at the CCC grounds, approximately around 8:30 p.m. But well played. And DFCC tried hard. But unfortunately, Hayleys were just too good on the day. And their batters really took the game away. Right at the start, everybody contributed to their cause, and comfortable win at the end.
And here's the batting card of DFCC Bank. Vinushka Silva got 11 of 5. The top order, Ravindu Ratnayaka was a prospect. Was 30 of 17, and Akhil Inam didn't get going as well. It was 19 of 15, and Pawan Pathiraj got 29 of 14, and Gino Lawrence went on the first ball, and Sandar Vikramaratne 7 of 8, and with the 8 extras added, DFCC Bank in reply 104 for 4 at the end of their 10 overs.
Kalna Pereira 2 overs for 25. Kavish Kanjuda was good, 1 for 17 of his 2. Samarakun, Inuka Karna got just a 1 over each. Ramesh Mendis 1 for 5. I thought he was the game changer. Picked up that important wicket of Ratnayaka. Then 2 for 16 to Nisila Taraka. Bowled a few wides though. And Yuthika Silva, that 1 over off, is going for 16. 8 extras. 104 for 4 in 10 overs. Started off brightly. Got off to a good start. A few boundaries coming their way. Ratnayaka was the main contributor with his lusty blows. With some very big hits. That was the first wicket to fall. Good catch, Ramesh Mendis. Ratnayaka continued. He was joined by in-half. And while they were there, the game looked even Stevens. They played some very good shots. And things started to look good for DFCC at one stage. But then a couple of bowling changes, experienced hands came into it. This was the first one. Deliberate bowling outside the off stump by Ramesh Mendis. Excellent. Got rid of Ratnayaka. Then in half fell quickly off Nisila Taraka, leading edge. That was the first ball for Lawrence. And then it was Pawan Pathiraja. And Vikramasinghe towards the end that remained not out. Got some runs for them in the last over in particular. Pawan Pathiraja, 2 sixes and a 4. That just gave them some momentum, put them over the 100-run mark during that period as well. But a comfortable win for Hayleys.
And here's the match summary. DFCC Bank won the toss and they decided to field first. And Hayleys Group A scored 122 for 5 at the end of the 10 overs. Vinod Bhanuka contributed with 33 and Yuthika Silva scored 22 and Ramesh Mendis, the skipper, scored 20. Ravindra Ratnaik was a pick of the bowlers, got 1 wicket for 16. And in reply, DFCC Bank A was 104 for 4 at the end of that 10 overs. Ravindra Ratnaik was the main contributor with 30 runs off 17 deliveries and Pawan Pathiraja with the late charge 29 of 14 and Akhilinam contributed with a 19 of 15. Nisila Taraka got 2 wickets for 16 and Hayleys Group have won by 18 runs and advanced to the finals tomorrow against CDB. So that's the end of second game and we'll be back with the third game. Until then, bye-bye.